Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video on Uber, I'm going to only be accepting executive trips, and on the Bolt app, I'm only going to be accepting executive and luxury trips. So what I want to find out today is it worth working in this way? I've had quite a few comments in the comment section telling me that as an Uber executive driver, I should not be accepting Uber X or Uber Comfort rides. So let's put this to the test. I've already just had one that's come in, an executive trip that's come through on the Bolt app, and I'm picking up this rider in Nine Elms and I'm taking them to Regent's Park, the actual park. So I think it's a university student. Managed to get another executive trip in, which paid £14 from Victoria to Hyde Park. Personally, I just don't think January is the time for this kind of stuff. But let's see. Surprisingly, another executive trip has just come in, going from Kensington to King's Cross Station, paying around £18, and I reckon it's going to take about 30 to 40 minutes. So far, trips have been coming in. This could be a method that, if I was to use it, I would have to be outside for 12 hours, 5 days a week. I'm not gonna lie, I might be getting humbled at the moment because I've just got a good Uber executive job that's just come in that I'm gonna take, and has made me completely forget about going to the gym today, to be honest with you. I'm picking this job up around Great Portland Street in central London, and it's taking me to NW3, and I think it's gonna be about a 40-minute drive and pay me about £28, which isn't bad at all. This is one of the downsides of only accepting Uber Executive, because now I'm in Hendon and I'm very unlikely to be able to get executive trips. So now I'm gonna have to spend my time driving back into central London and going back on empty. I can't remember what time we started. I think we started at around 12 and it's about 3:40 and we're on £75. So at the moment, hourly rate, I haven't noticed a difference. So we've had to drive quite a while back in. Probably been about a 20-minute drive, and I'm now in the St John's Wood area and have just received an executive trip, which isn't too bad. It's gonna take me to Oxford Street and pay around £13. After completing a trip from Marylebone, which brought me down here and paid just under £20, which was quite a good trip. So we finally hit the £100 point on the executive trips. And to be honest, the amount of time that it's taken us is not much different to how long it would have taken us if we was accepting Uber X, Uber Comfort as well. So it's taken us pretty much 5 hours to make over £100. So I've just received a luxury ride coming on the Bolt app, which I just couldn't refuse. It's taken us from Westbourne Grove to around EC1V, so I think that sounds like City Road, coming towards like Old Street type of area. It's gonna pay me £33 and take me about 40 minutes to complete. So yeah, this is a very good trip. It's now Friday and I've made a little bit of cash, so now I'm happy to get back to putting that app on executive only again. Yesterday we done 6 hours on executive only and we managed to make £145. On my way to pick up a rider who is in Vauxhall and going to Kensington and should pay me either £14 or £16 depending on the route that I go. I did have another ride on Bolt come in, which I decided to cancel because this one came in because I fancied it a little bit more. Paying about £4 extra, potentially £6 extra, and pretty much taking close to the same amount of time to complete. No brainer. This is the part of the job that I hate, just waiting around and not knowing if anything's gonna come through or not, especially when it's only set on executive. I can't help but think what trips am I potentially missing out on, but I'm gonna stay patient for the remainder of the shift and just see if it all balances out. So over the last couple of days, Bolt's actually been quite decent. It's just given me a luxury trip, which is taking me somewhere into central London. I didn't even bother reading it. I just saw luxury and just clicked on it straight away. So I'm gonna find out where we're going as soon as I pick up this customer. I do know it's gonna pay me about £17 and take me about 20 minutes. So far, being stubborn and holding out for these jobs, so far not so bad, I'm not gonna lie. I might be proven wrong today. I don't mind being proven wrong, but the day's still early. Still got like another 4 hours of the shift left. So that last ride was to the Nobu Hotel on Upper Berkeley Street. I haven't managed to get a back-to-back trip in, so it's back to the waiting game. After an hour wait, I've just got something come in, which is only 2 minutes away from me, so it's not a long drive. I think it was about £18 or something along them lines for a 20-minute journey heading from Marylebone to the Strand. So yeah, I mean, I'm hardly spoilt for choice today, so literally whatever I get I'm gonna take, as long as it's an exec or a luxe. I feel like I'm standing corrected right now. So currently at the location of the previous job, just had this executive trip come through. So yeah, gonna crack on with it. The customer's here now, and we'll update later. We've just completed that last drop to Heathrow, and it would be amazing if we could get another executive just heading back into town, but I doubt that's gonna happen. But yeah, man, what a trip. Just leaving Heathrow now, heading back in towards town. It's about an hour's drive to get deep into central London to the Marylebone area, so I've set the direction going towards there. So we're now back into main London, and I've just picked up the last job that I'm gonna do today. As it's coming just before 6 PM, I'm gonna take it and then I'm gonna add it to the shift as well. It's gonna take me about 20 minutes to complete, taking me from Bayswater to near Fitzrovia. With the weather being bad, I've actually decided to stay out till longer. I don't know if it's because of the rain, but I know for sure Uber hasn't been like this in a long time, so I have to take advantage. It's another executive trip and it's only going to take me 5 minutes, and I think it's going to pay around £10 as well, so I would have been a fool to turn that down. The executives just keep rolling in. I've just got one now going from St Thomas's Hospital to Clapham. It's going to take me 18 minutes and pay me about 20 quid. That last one actually paid me £15 for like a 10-minute journey. These fares are ridiculous today, and if it stays like this, I don't think I'm going home. So across the 2 days, the difference is pretty clear. Thursday we done 6 hours and earned £144. On Friday we did 7 hours and 20 minutes and earned £198. The difference in earnings really shows how volatile gig work can be from one day to the next. Overall, I can't say it was a bad return, and I think it can be an effective way of working if it's used strategically and sensibly. That being said, I don't think realistically that this approach would work every single day. The main benefit for this type of work is less wear and tear on your vehicle, and if you drive a luxe or an executive car, I guess that could be your priority.